We're back. Bell Wellness Experience, episode 10. Here we go. Bell Wellness Experience, episode 10. This episode, I got my guy Michael Washington. He's a personal trainer in Little Rock, so he does personal training, does all types of different classes. I think we got him in. Let's see. Mike, what's good, man?
What's good? What's good, man? How you doing, my
What's going
brother?
on? It's good to see you, man.
Likewise, man. Long time no see. You doing all right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir, man. Can't complain. How's the family doing, man?
Man, everything good, man. Everything is well. It's awesome. How about you? What's going on your way?
Man, just man, this being a parent thing is hey, it never gets old, man. It's a different adventure every day.
Yeah, yeah. Your son,
It's
how old now? He what, 2?
yeah, you too. Yep,
Yeah, my
yep.
baby will be 4 in June.
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You want me to turn my camera the wide way like yours?
Man, you can turn it however you want to. That's straight right there. I mean, as long as people can hear your voice, that's cool. That's cool. That'll
All
work. But
right, cool.
before we get started, I always like starting these podcasts by saying, the views expressed on this podcast are mine and yours and don't necessarily reflect your employer. So, we'll go ahead and throw that out there. So I wanna since we go back, obviously we go back years. Tell the people how you sort of got into into the fitness business.
Oh man, well, it all started as a child, you know. I'm sure, like yourself, we all play sports, baseball, basketball, football. We got involved in all of those things in our childhood. So I've
Mhm.
already kind of had an athletic background. And my father as well, he ran track and he's also a Marine. So
Okay.
I already kind of had those things, in the back, in my childhood working for me. And as I got older, man, like when I got out of college, I got bit by the bug by Paul Weber. You know Paul? You know who
Yeah, yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Weber
yeah,
is?
yeah,
Alpha at
yeah.
UCA.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
owned a Fit Soul.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay.
so when he had just started training, I was a lifeguard at a gym that he started training at, and he actually used me and our other brother Bender. Stephen Bender.
Oh, yes, sir. Shout out to
Yeah,
Amanda doing the real
yeah,
estate thing.
yeah. He used us kind of like, as an experiment or whatever. He was just kind of working with us as he got acclimated to that profession. And from that point, man, I got bit by the bug. Once he started working with me and training me, and I seen how much I could push my body and make a better
Mhm.
version of myself, I wanted to do that for other people. You feel me? That
Absolutely.
was like 2013, 14.
Okay,
So yeah, since then, man, like I said, I got bit by the bug by Paul Weber. And
okay,
from that point, I got certified, and I just started teaching classes, all from aquatic based training to boot camps to yoga to spin classes to dance classes. I mean, you name it, I can pretty much do it all. You feel me?
okay. Cool. So you said you were a lifeguard and you've done the aquatics classes. Like, what is that like a little bit? Because that's one thing I've never actually experienced is like the aquatics classes. So what is that like?
Man, to be honest, that's my favorite choice of exercising or just working out in general or training. Um, I feel like it's underrated, man. I feel like a lot of people don't really pay attention to aquatic swimming, water aerobics,
Mhm.
things of that nature. I feel like a lot of people just kind of, sweeping under the rug, and we focus more on like boot camps,
Yeah.
Zumba, yoga, spin classes, dance classes, stuff like that. But a lot of people, especially us, you feel me? Especially us, we don't really gravitate to the water, man.
Yeah.
It was it was something that I knew was different, and I knew a lot of people weren't really I guess choosing that as their workout program. So I mean, I've always been into aquatics, man, and it's one of the
Mhm.
best workouts. And the thing is, when you work out in the water, you're getting the same type of workout that you would get in a boot camp or in a dance class or anything like that. But you're also taking and relieving the stress away from your body. Get
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you're working on your strength, you're working on your endurance, you're working on your flexibility, your balance, you're building up your core, your muscular definition, all of that, man. I mean, you're killing several birds with one stone.
Mhm.
I mean, that's my favorite choice of workout to this day, man. I love swimming. I love my aqua boot camps and things of that nature. And, you know, due to the pandemic, it's cut off my my classes and things. I'm not able to get to
Mm.
the pools because most of them are closed. So hopefully, as things open back up, I'll be able to get back to the water and add my aquatic programs back to my business.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of professional athletes, do like water aerobics and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a proven form of training.
For sure, for sure. Can you
So.
swim?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I'm just checking. I feel like
Are,
everybody
are
should know.
you how are you asking me that quick? No, I'm playing with you. Yeah, yeah, I can swim. I can
I feel
swim.
like everybody should know, man. Everybody should know how to swim, no matter
Oh
what the
yeah,
depth.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a country boy, man. I grew up, around in the country creeks and ponds and stuff like that. So, I never had any like swimming lessons. I just learned, like growing up. I hope to get my son in some here pretty soon. Get him in
Yeah.
some swimming classes. You got your daughter in some?
Not yet, because like I said, the pandemic kind of cut everything off. But you know, she definitely
Yeah,
goes swimming with me. You know, I
gotcha.
teach her things, and when the pools open back up, I'll bring her back out there. But
Okay,
that's
cool,
something else
cool.
I want to add. I don't even think I said that I am a swim instructor as well. So
Okay,
I've been
okay,
teaching swim lessons since when I come offline, spring 2008. So I started
okay,
doing swim
okay.
lessons summer 2008.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
well that's definitely something else we got to talk about off camera then
for
since you do
sure.
swimming lessons.
For
Definitely.
sure.
So what all types of clients do you work with within like your personal training and group exercise realm?
Oh man, so I'm sure you know you in this field. So you know you have the clients that are already self-determined. They're already motivated. All you have
Hmm.
to do is just tell them what to do, and they get right to it. You don't really have to. You know, I don't mean to like step on nobody's toes, but you don't really have to babysit them. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You can just, hey, give me 4 sets of blah blah blah. They knock
yeah.
it out, and they're like, what's next? You know, you got those clients, which are pretty easy to work with. They in and out, right?
Hmm.
And then you have the ones who are, you know, the complete opposite, the ones that you have to continue to push, continue to pick up, lift up, which is all good. That's why we do it. You know, that's why we love it.
Absolutely.
But you know, sometimes those sessions can last a little longer than you may have had prepared for them, just because you know you have to take more time with them. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
got to be more personal, and you know those pretty much the experiences I've had with my clients. It's either or. Either I have one that goes extremely hard, or I have a client that I have to gradually build up to a
Hmm.
more advanced fitness level. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Some clients need that little extra motivation, that extra kick. My
Yeah.
my favorite type of client is just somebody that wants to come in and just want to learn and want to work. I don't care what your
Right.
fitness level is. As long as you come in, you want to work hard, you want to learn. I can work with you on any.
For sure. Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah. So you do a lot of classes and training. Do you like prefer personal training or group exercise, or is it both, like you like both of them? Like, which one do you prefer?
Oh man, I love this topic, man. I love this topic. So me personally, I like group classes, man. I like
Okay.
classes. For me, personal training is fickle, right? If I'm using that term correctly, it's
Yeah, yeah,
hot
yeah,
and cold.
yeah. Yep.
1 month, you know, you might have 4 or 5 to 10 clients hit you up, and everybody want to train, and then, you know, everything going good for 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden, you know, everybody drop off. Hey, I got this going on, or I hurt
Mhm.
myself. I need to take a break. and now you just kind of lost your momentum. Versus
Yeah.
classes, how I explain it to people is like with classes, it doesn't really matter what level of fitness you're on. You're going to continue to come to those classes because you just
Mhm.
like the energy of the class. You start building a relationship with the people or the other participants that's in the class. So it becomes more of like a family, you know.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
and at that point it's almost like you getting your hair cut every other week, or it's like you going to your favorite restaurant or your favorite movie theater every other week. It just kind of becomes something that you just want to have incorporated in your lifestyle. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? With the
Yeah.
classes. But personal training, most of the time you're usually trying to accomplish a short-term goal. Like you say, hey, I want to lose this amount of pounds in 3 months. And once
Mhm.
you do that, usually that client should be self-sufficient and know how to, do things on their own. And that's when they usually cut you loose. So that's why I prefer classes, because they're going to continue to come because they just fall in love with the instructor.
Mhm.
They fall in love with the people that's in the class, and it's just it's a lifestyle by that point.
Yeah.
So that's why
That,
I
that
prefer.
that's good. That's good. It's good for younger trainers to hear this conversation, because a lot of people, when they get into personal training, they think it's gonna be easy, and you
Yeah,
always gonna have clientele, you always gonna have business, and like you said, some months is hot and cold. You would literally think you're the best personal trainer in the
yeah,
world, and then you get humbled real
yeah.
quick. You'll think, man, what am I doing wrong? But that's just the business of it. That's just, and it's
Right,
nothing even personal. Those people don't just wake up and say, I hate this trainer. It's just sometimes life happens.
right, for sure.
But yeah, man, a lot of people don't, because it's hard to, and you probably figure this out too. It's hard to be a good personal trainer and also a good group exercise instructor. A lot of people can't do that. I know trainers that like struggle in group classes, but I know group trainers that struggle one on one. So to be able, because I mean that's a totally different ball game. So to be able
Right.
to do both, I mean that's, you got to really put that work in and really hone in on those skills.
Which one do you prefer?
Uh, at this stage, man, I like personal training more. I just
Hmm.
like that one-on-one connection. I've done tons of classes. Man, I used to do 13, 14 classes a week, and
Hmm.
that can tire you out quick. And
Hmm.
just like at this stage of my career, and don't get me wrong, I'm might get back into the group exercise, again,
Yeah.
but this stage I just like the personal training. What the way my schedule is, I just prefer personal training, but like I
Hmm.
said, I'm open to, but with group, I've done so many group exercise classes that, like, now I actually want to go and actually enjoy the class myself, just be in the class. I don't want
Hmm.
to teach it
Yeah,
anymore. So
I
I
feel
was
you.
I was talking to matter of fact, Rich the other day, and
Okay.
I was telling him, I was like, I might come to one of your classes just so I can actually enjoy the class and not have to be an instructor. I can just go in there and just like work out.
That's a
Just
good point. That's a good point. I always look at it like that. Like I always look at it as I want to teach this class the way I would if I was just a participant. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah,
I would like to just kind of fall back and just go to somebody class or whatever they got going on, and just be the student. I definitely
yeah,
want to
yeah,
do that.
yeah. Yeah. I went to a class one time with a friend of mine, and like I said, I just wanted to go and enjoy the class, and they were like, somebody was like, "Hey, he's an instructor too." I was like, "Whoa, whoa, I'm just here to enjoy the class. Like, don't
Yeah.
take away from the instructor up there working hard. Like, I'm just trying to, I'm just here. I'm trying to sweat like y'all are. You know what I'm saying?"
Oh, for sure.
So I'm sure you hear a lot of wild things, being a trainer, being instructors. What are some things that you think people get wrong when it comes to fitness? Because a lot of times people think, like you said, they want to lose X amount of pounds in X amount of time, but a lot of times it's not that simple. It's way more to it.
Right. Well, one is probably the obvious that is people think that you're going to see results right away. It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that, man. You have to literally make it a lifestyle change. Uh,
Hmm.
one of my favorite phrases to say pertaining to fitness is, your body achieves what the mind believes, you know. So mentally and emotionally, spiritually, socially, if you don't really have yourself together, physically, you're not going to be able to perform. That has to
Hmm.
come first. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your mind right before you get into making that particular lifestyle change. So I think that's one thing, at least that I know stands out the most, that a lot of people get discouraged because they don't see, they don't see the 20 pounds coming off of them within a month. Now it
Hmm.
takes some work. It's not only the exercising either. They also have to take nutrition into consideration, right? That's probably one of the biggest parts of your goals is making sure that your diet and your nutrition is on point. To me, the fitness part is easy. All you got to do is show up and show out. But a
Hmm.
lot of people that have a hard time in that kitchen, you know, and I think some people think as long as you work out, you can eat what you want to and do whatever you want, drink what you want. But no, it doesn't work like that, man. You have to, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it, make it a lifestyle change and make sure you're you're eating your vegetables, your fruits, you're drinking your water. And another thing that's important is that you're getting your rest. A lot
Yeah.
of, especially at our age, we in our 30s, we working a lot. We moving around a lot, and sometimes, especially us being parents and us having a family, we probably don't get the right amount of sleep that we should.
Hell no.
You said no. That's for you too.
I said, hell no. I definitely don't get the sleep I need.
How many hours would you say you get on the average?
Oh man. I say probably around 6 on a good night. I ain't never really been like an 8 hour like sleeper though.
Me neither.
You know,
No, me.
that sounds bad. I'm not recommending that, but I've never been like an 8 hour because I go to bed early, but I get up super early.
Yeah.
So
Hold on. What time you get up?
man, it depends. So, over the last year, man, I get up around 5, but
Same
it
here.
was a time I was getting up around 3:30 every morning.
Ooh, my goodness. To
Yeah,
do
yeah,
what?
yeah.
To work out? To go train or what?
Well, see, I would have to be like at work at uh at 5:30. So I would get up, just and so I would get up and watch a little. I'm not the type of person that can just get up and like go to work. I gotta like get my mind right. So
Okay.
I get up, eat a little breakfast, watch a little TV. I would actually get to work like 30 minutes early and like read, because like I said, I'm not just a roll out of bed and get my day started type person. I got a routine going. Like
Yeah, that's
if
me. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm the
yeah, I'm
opposite.
the type of person like if one thing in my routine like goes wrong, it like throws my day completely off. Like
Okay.
I'm that guy.
Okay, yeah. I gotta get up at about 5 in the morning most mornings and probably go to sleep around 11 or 12, man. So that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I get done with most of my classes at like 7. So I got from like 7 o'clock to what till 5 o'clock to get rest. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So some nights I get more, and then some nights I might stay up to 2 or 3. It just depends, man. That's terrible, but I definitely encourage everybody to add rest to your fitness and health goals. Right? I'm sure you would agree to that as well.
Absolutely. What's like a typical day for you? Like, like throughout the week, with including like all your training and your classes and stuff like that.
Um, get up at 5 a.m. And like you said, you get up a few hours early to kind of get yourself, ready for the day. Me, I need maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes. I usually already got my stuff ironed out, ready, prepared for the next day. So I get up, you know, get myself together, put on my clothes, and I'm at the gym at 6 a.m. So that's my first class. I got a boot camp that I do, Fit Body Boot Camp at 6 a.m.
Okay.
from from Tuesday to pretty much Saturday. But on Saturday, I got a 8, a 9, and a 10 o'clock, right? Boot camps in a row. But anyway, on a typical day, starts at 6 a.m. I guess you could say 5 a.m. Get at the gym at 6 a.m. Got a 7 a.m. class after that. I might have 3 personal training sessions. Some of them at the gym I'm at Beyond Fitness, and then some might be in home. So I
Okay.
go some people's homes and train them there. And by that time, it's the afternoon, and I usually have a break until about 4. Then I train another client at 4. From 4, got a little break, another class 5:30, 6:30, and then I'm done. Well, not 6:30 or 6:15. Then I'm
Okay.
done at 7. So my day is pretty much busy, pertaining to training from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's another thing. Like this is not a 9 to 5 job. Like
Nah,
you'll never be 9 to 5. Like you up before everybody, and typically you going to bed after everybody. Like it's a constant grind, like constant.
but my goal is to get my schedule for my clients to come in back to back. That's my goal. Because sometimes when you have like them breaks in between, it
Hmm.
kind of slows down your momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I want it to get to the point where everything is just back to back and I'm just consistently rolling. But it'll get there for sure.
And you said you do 3 boot camps on Saturdays?
Yeah, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And what gym are you at?
I'm at Beyond Fitness. It's in Southwest Little Rock, off of Baseline Road.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Go ahead and plug in your place. Go ahead and plug
Yeah,
in all that, man. That's what we're here for. Plug in your address, all that stuff.
so yeah, like I said, you can find me on Instagram at Big Mike Works Hard, and I'm
Okay.
also on Facebook with just my regular, government name, Michael Washington Jr. So you can find me on those websites, and my schedule is on there. I definitely have content and footage of what I do and how I do it. So if you're interested, come check me out. I would love to have you for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's
So you
very affordable too. That's something else I want to add.
Absolutely. So you talked a little bit about this earlier, but we'll elaborate some. Like what all types of classes do you teach? Like outside of like pretending the pandemic didn't go on, like during a normal time. Like what all classes do you teach?
Hold on. The last thing you said take the pandemic away from me, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just take the pandemic out, like a normal. If we were back in normal civilization.
Okay. So far, all the classes that I've actually taught is, of course, boot camps, water aerobics. Even though I don't really call it water aerobics because it's more intense than just the
Mhm.
regular, water aerobics. I call it aqua boot camp. Okay,
Okay.
so fit boot. I got regular boot camp, aqua boot camp. I do a hip hop spin class. I um I do a dance class, and right now I have a class called Trap Fit, which is at Beyond Fitness. And what we do is just dance, and we combine cardiovascular and strength training with
Okay.
the good sounds of trap music in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
anything from Gucci Mane to Future to
Okay.
UGK to you name it, I'll play it. And so that's one class I do, and also a class, and it's actually on my shirt right now. I don't know if they can see it, but it's called Body and Soul. So in
Okay.
that, I I incorporate exercises that involve you using your own body weight, but we're like doing body sculpting exercises, but with slow music or slow jams playing in the background. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
I mean, favorite R&B music, we work out to that music. And I
Okay.
know for most classes, you want to hear things that's aggressive, that's upbeat, DMX and you want to hear stuff like that. You feel me? Which I understand, but my thing is, a lot of people, especially now, are doing what we're doing. As you notice, more people are gravitating to fitness. I
Hmm.
was just talking. I know my conversation, it kind of goes all over the place, man. So you got to
Oh,
excuse me.
you good, man? You good?
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was just telling them that fitness just became like a real big deal probably within the last, what, 10 years, maybe 10 years. Because
It's a big business in terms of like money now.
money,
Like
right, right.
yeah,
You see all of
it's
these,
blowing up, man.
I would say probably even but like before 2015, you didn't see, a Planet Fitness, 10 Fitness, LA Fitness, Anytime
Mhm.
Fitness, Orange Theory, you know, and now, like you say, you got everybody becoming personal trainers now. So it wasn't like that a few years ago.
Hmm.
So with that being said, I have to figure out ways to be creative and be different, you know, amongst my peers. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people do what we do. So I have to be original. I have to do things that's going to kind of slightly separate me from everyone else. And that's not to throw shade on anyone else, but you know, we all have to be original and you know, the people that work with us, they come to us because they like us, right? They like the
Exactly.
trainer.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
they can exercise anywhere. They can go to YouTube or they can go to Google or whatever and find exercises, but they come to you because they love working with you.
Hmm.
So, you know, you just have to keep them intrigued and you know, keep them motivated to continue to come to your classes. So again, you know, that's why I come up with different ideas and you know, I'm still working on different things, but the body and soul is something that I'm really passionate about and I want to push out there because I feel like a lot of classes they don't really work out or have any any routines to like slow music, right? Have you been to a class where they play a lot of slow music?
No, nothing except like yoga or something like
Yo,
that, but just like
right.
an actual. But
So,
but
so, so it,
even that wasn't like R&B music. It was like that smooth sort of But
like Sade type stuff, huh?
but yeah, man, that was a
Like,
good point that you brought up. 'Cause, the fitness industry is become saturated. A lot of it is because of social media. Like somebody can work out one time and then think they're a fitness coach or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just social media makes everybody think they're and so it's a tough business to get into. So you definitely have to do something to separate yourself from the field.
yeah, yeah, man. It's like you said, we can get a few clients, they lose a few pounds, and now they feel like you know they can train someone else, and then from that point,
Hmm.
you know, not to say your competition is taking you know clients from you, but at that point, you just have to find ways to stand out. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. And a lot of it is proximity too. Like a lot of people want to go to where they're close to. So it might be somebody else, 20 miles away, but if they're within 10 miles, they're gonna gravitate towards that person. That's just part of the business.
right, right.
So you mentioned some of the stuff you got going now. Like what's something that you want to accomplish in the future? Do you see yourself branching out, maybe having your own studio or gym one day, or you want to do like more online stuff? Like what's some things you got for the future?
Um, so I definitely want to have my own facility, but my thing is I don't really want to have a gym. Because remember, like I stated earlier, I like personal training. Don't get me wrong, I like working with people, you know, on a one-on-one basis. But I just need space, and
Gotcha.
the thing is, I just want a facility to where I have majority just space, to where not only do I teach classes in that space, but I can also make it an event center.
Okay. Okay.
Right, to rent out this space for people to have their own events in there, but also and you know, I'm gonna speak this to in existence, man. I also want to have my own aquatics area. You know,
Okay. Okay.
I really do. I feel like I could benefit from that program. I just need the opportunity in the space. So long story short, I would like to have my own facility to where I just had a big ballroom or a field house or whatever, just something just real big where it's nothing but space. And on the side of it, I would like to have a big pool, man, just a big indoor pool. That's all I need. That would set me straight for the rest of my life. That's
Hey
all I
man, speak it into existence, man. You'll get there. You'll
need.
get there. You know what I'm saying? You work hard, you put that time in, it'll happen. Like
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. So this is something that I like to talk to a lot of trainers and just like a lot of people in general about. But I want to get your opinion on it. Like, do you feel like the gym like helps you mentally? Like, if you didn't go to the gym, would that like sort of? Do you feel like the mental aspect of it is big?
Mm. Man, you asked some good questions because these are questions that I think about and talk about to myself and with other people all the time. Do you feel the gym helps you mentally? I'm trying to think. All right, so let's think about
Just
the
you
gym.
you personally. Let me
Oh,
put it that way. You personally.
okay, got you. I'm gonna take the pandemic into consideration. When the
Yeah,
gyms were closed and it was just up to me to work out on my own, it was hard. It was
gotcha.
hard. The gym does kind of put you back into that state of mind to where I guess it's just like somebody that likes going to church. You can
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
at
yeah.
home, you can watch church on your TV, or you can pray to yourself. But people like to go to church to be around other people that share the same sentiment.
Good
That
point.
are trying
Good
to
point.
achieve the same goal, fellowship, if you will. So that's kind of how I feel when I go to the gym. You're around people that are trying to achieve the same goal. Everybody's in there for the same reason. At least they should be, and that's to get in shape, right? Or to stay in shape. So
Hmm.
yeah, when you get around other people and you see, other people lifting weights and running and doing classes, it motivates you. Versus when you're by yourself and you at the house, I mean, you have to really have self-discipline to push yourself. It's hard, man, when you a few feet away from the kitchen and you got a kitchen full of snacks, you know, or you got Netflix right in front of you. You know, it's hard. So yeah, I would definitely say the gym, being in the gym, or just in just some type of environment that has other people working out around you, it helps. It helps motivate me. I know. And again, that kind of goes back to me doing group classes. That
Hmm.
motivates me. Being around people that sharing the same sentiment, that motivates me. I feed off of other people's energy. So if I'm by myself, I'll be honest, I have to really have like some good music, or just I don't know, just something had to really come over me to push myself to work out alone. I'll be honest. What about
Absolutely.
you?
Well, for me personally, I've always like I enjoy working out by myself. I'm just sort of I just like having me time, you know. So I
Mhm.
just I really enjoy, working out by myself. I can work out on my own pace. I can, I've always I'm not that's just not like with that's just me in general. Like when it comes to everything, like I've always been kind of a loner. So like I like working out by myself because I mean it just frees me up. Now I do have times when I go with people and work out with other people, but most of the time I like working out by myself. But I do
Mhm.
like one of the good things about working out with other people is you get fresh ideas, fresh workouts, stuff like that. And it's only a certain amount of weight you can lift when you're by yourself. You need a spotter
Right, right.
to do it safely anyway.
Yeah, man. Like I said, when I have somebody by me, or around me, we push each other, and I guess that's
Hmm.
what kind of makes me more enthusiastic about finishing the workout. When sometimes I'm by myself, I know I have another set left, but I'll be like, yeah,
Yeah,
man, I
yeah.
don't have to do that fourth set. I'm good. Versus if you working out with somebody, they're gonna push it, gonna say, nah, man, get that weight up. Come on, one more.
Hmm. Yep,
That's what.
yep. So go back a little bit. You mentioned that you teach a dance class. Like what kind of dance class do you teach? I know you always been sort of light on your feet, man. You always been smooth and stuff. So you know,
Yeah, I like to dance, man. A lot of people don't know that because I'm a pretty quiet, laid back guy, but yeah, I love to dance. And like I said, the class is called Trap Fit, and we do some hip hop dance moves to R&B and trap music, and
okay,
we also incorporate strength training. Might throw some jumping jacks in there, some squats, some
gotcha.
lunges, some push-ups, things like that. But mostly it's we're just dancing and we're having a good time. And with that being said,
Okay.
when you have some people, and mainly women, who um, they don't really incorporate strength training into their workouts. They usually do cardio. At least these are my experiences. Like I said, yours
Hmm.
might be different, but for me, I notice a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
women,
yeah,
they usually do cardio. If you go to the gym, they get straight to the treadmill or the bike or the elliptical,
yeah.
or
Hmm.
they'll go running, or they'll get on the stairmaster, or they'll even do a Zumba class. But when it comes to that weight room,
Hmm.
they have this idea that they're gonna bulk up and they might look muscular and masculine, and
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
the
yeah,
case
yeah.
at all. If anything, you're gonna tone up. Um, Would you say that lifting weights burns more calories than cardio?
Oh,
It depends,
yeah, depending on what you're doing, absolutely.
depending on what you're doing, right?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Do you combine both?
Um, Really, it just for me, it just depends on the person. It depends on the situation.
Oh,
If we're gonna do like higher rep sort of exercises, I don't really add in the cardio, But I'll sometimes have specific like cardio and core days. But I'm not a real big in terms of like traditional cardio, like running or like
yeah.
elliptical. I'm not really into that. I mean, it's just other stuff you can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. You ain't gonna see my ass on a treadmill, you know. I
I feel.
ain't,
Yeah, I don't really like treadmills. If I do go run, I like to run outside. I like to move around. I don't want to just be stuck in one spot.
yeah. I'm
But
I'm not a runner though. Like I'll be honest, I don't like running. Like I don't,
yeah,
I'm more of a like burpees, jumping jacks, squat jumps type to get my heart rate up, get my
oh,
cardio in. I'm definitely
yeah,
not a runner at all.
okay. Yeah, I like it every now and then, but like you said, I like to do what you do, jumping jacks, burpees, something like that to go ahead and get the heart rate up. Same thing here. But
When I worked at the fitness center at Children's Hospital, man, a lot of that population is a lot of runners. You know what I'm saying? Like marathon and half marathons. Man, that blows my mind that people like run that far, like willingly.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
I
it's
haven't ran a
crazy.
marathon yet. I haven't done that yet. That's a goal of
I
mine.
haven't, I haven't, and I do not plan to. You want to do one?
Yeah, yeah. I was finna say, when is the big marathon that they do in Little Rock? Yeah, they already had that one.
I think it got canceled this year because of the pandemic.
Oh,
I
you're right.
think,
You are right. You're right. You're right.
but
Yeah.
no, you will not see me doing a marathon. 5K is pretty much 5K as long as I get. That's pretty much that's long distance for me.
Yeah, I gotta put that on my to-do list, man. I gotta complete a marathon. That's on my to-do list. But yeah, like I said on your question earlier, as far as the dance classes, trap fit, we dance to hip hop music with strength training and cardiovascular training incorporated. So, it's
Okay,
real fun. I try to make it feel like a party. That was
okay,
what I try to make. I try to make it so fun to where you don't even feel like you're working out, and before you know,
okay.
when class in, you done already burned 300 to 500 calories.
That's cool. That's cool.
So
That's what's
it,
up. Is this a class that like you've done like progressions and levels too, or like can anybody come to your class at like any time?
it's for all fitness levels, kids, teenagers, young adults, seniors. It doesn't matter. I can work
Okay,
with. I just encourage people to just do what you can, and if it's certain exercises that I might um, ask the clients to do, and if you feel like it's complex for you to do that, then I'll modify it for you.
okay,
But
cool,
yeah, it's,
cool.
it's open for all fitness levels, man.
All right, but before I let you go, I gotta ask: you still a damn Cowboys fan?
Oh, you like ride or die, man. Ride or die. You the Eagles, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
you the
sir.
Eagles. And y'all just got somebody good, didn't you?
Yeah, we drafted Smith last night from Alabama.
That's right. Yeah, I know you happy, man. Man,
Hey
I
man, I am happy because this, but we always screw up in the draft, so I'm glad we got something right for a change. I
man, to
was I
be
was
honest,
I was walking around mad all day yesterday because I knew they was gonna screw it up, but they finally done something right. So I'm happy for now.
I did not watch one NFL game last year.
What?
Or last season. I didn't watch one of them. I think I watched the Super Bowl.
Okay, okay.
Maybe watched a few playoff games, but I didn't watch anything during the regular season.
But you just
Um,
busy or
nah, 2020 that was a crazy year for all of us, and
oh my gosh,
not
yeah.
only with not only with the pandemic, but um, it's always a challenging topic to bring up, but just systemic racism and all of that stuff was at an all-time high, and
Hmm.
I was just really discouraged and distracted by a lot of things. And at the time, football didn't catch my attention. I wasn't really interested in watching the NFL. And then, the stuff with our frat brother Kaepernick and all of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff kind of
yeah, yeah.
started coming back around full circle. And I just kind of lost interest, but I'm gonna get back on it now. I'm ready to see what the Cowboys gonna do. I know we're gonna get y'all though. I know we're gonna get the Eagles. We gonna always get the Eagles, bro. You know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a challenging time, with everything going on. But hopefully, stuff can go in the right direction. I'm optimistic. History says otherwise, but you got to be optimistic about that sort of thing. Especially now having kids. Got to
For sure.
try to put our kids in the best positions possible. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but yeah, man, it was good catching up with you. Good seeing you. We're gonna have to get together soon, man. Chill, hang out, get a drink or something.
Hey, I'm here. I'm just a few feet away from you, a few miles
Yeah,
away from.
yeah. But before we go, tell the people where they can find you again.
So you can find me on my social media sites on Instagram at Big Mike Works Hard, or you can find me on Facebook with my name that you see on the screen right there, Michael Washington Jr. And also you can find me on beyondfitness.com. That is the gym where I host all of my classes,
Okay,
and then I do majority of my personal training. And all of my information is on those particular sites. So check me out, and I'll be ready to help you, man. I'm right here for you.
definitely, man. But yeah, man, it was good to see you, and let's get together soon. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yo, brother. Yo.
Already.
All
Take it easy, man.
right, now be safe, brother.
Yeah, that was Michael Washington, frat brother of mine, doing a lot of good things in Little Rock and Beyond Fitness. So if you like this episode, like, subscribe, share. Um, you can find us anywhere podcasts are: Apple, Spotify, YouTube. So yeah, episode 10. We're back. You guys have a good day. Oh yeah, go Eagles.